Sylvie's wish came about as my way to let our young heroine, Sylvie, to transform into a mermaid and a faerie, along with many other mythological beings and nature spirits, to repair our disconnection from the nature world. I feel when you're Irish, it tends to give you a right to talk about folklore and tales. As a free-spirited child, I was always allowed to express my vivid imagination. Now, I look back on my mom with so much love, and I'm so grateful as she would listen to all my mad stories of fairies and nature spirits as we'd jump into the car and head off to the flaggy shore. Sylvie transforms into a mermaid to embark upon a quest to awaken humanity. She's learning all about the destruction of the planet and our water life. Sylvie becomes upset when she goes to choral school and she meets John Dory. He's our fish storyteller. And he's warning that the humans, well, they may pollute the water so badly with chemicals and plastic that no fish or any animal would survive in it. So when Sylvie hears this, she starts to cry. But John Dory says, don't cry, find solutions, as this is a lesson for humanity. So the question is, will she ever return to the human world?
I met Christina earlier this year, and when we were discussing her first book, we looked at the subject matter and we looked at different papers, and we came across a paper called Shirog Carta, which is known as seaweed paper. And in the early 90s, the canals around Venice were being plagued by duckweed, an algae bloom that happened once or twice a year. The Italian government were looking for solutions for this. So they approached Faerie, this Italian paper making company, who said they will sift the algae and they would in turn make it into a flour and then mill that into paper, which is what they did, and they branded it as Shiro Alga Carta. The seaweed paper in Christina's book isn't the only kind of environmentally responsible treatment or process. So Calverts, we also use almost exclusively vegetable oil based ink. Pigment is suspended in a soy or linseed based oil rather than a mineral based oil. From when it's recycled, it won't sit and leach into the soil, and it's coming from a more finite source rather than petroleum.
But whatever you decide to do in your life, I want you to enjoy your journey. And just do your bit every week. Just try and bring home a little less plastic in your workplace, in your home. And just try and think of how you can make the earth a cleaner, safer, and a happier place to be, free from pollution.